It is my distinct honor and great privilege to invite the Superintendent of Schools from 2004 to 2009, Mr. Ronald Blondie, to award Chloe Jacqueline Rothbloom her Valedictorian Medal. Good evening and welcome, Board of Education members, administration, teachers, parents, friends, and class of 2010. Congratulations! Tonight you can officially join the Facebook group for HHS alumni. Ideally, I would like to provide you with some advice for the future, but as a person graduating with you and not before you, I'm afraid I don't have much advice to give. Luckily, I know someone who does. Polonius is a character in Hamlet, a play written by William Shakespeare, also known as a man whose plays he had to read at least once a year. As Polonius sends his son Laertes off to college, he tries to cram a lifetime of lessons into a little over 20 lines. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice, he says. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, and this above all, to thine own self be true. Now, Shakespeare was a very wise man, well ahead of his time, but he still could not have foreseen our generation's future. The times, they are changing. For instance, Shakespeare's future did not include healthcare. But as Rosie was saying before, anything is possible. Tomorrow, you could wake up in the morning to find a tiger in your bathroom, a baby in your closet, and both your front tooth and your best friend missing.
Yeah.
Or you could wake up in the morning feeling like you did. Actually, with our current cultural climate, the most likely future is that you will eventually become a vampire. But in all seriousness, we do face a monumental, unpredictable problem that is unrelated to the economy, BP, oil, and vampires. We live in an era that has already been dubbed by some as the age of technology. From cameras in the hallway to cell phones in your pocket, machines are everywhere. And to think, we survived elementary school without cell phones. We graduated from cassettes to CDs to MP3s before we graduated middle school. And Apple continues to feed us with gadgets to condense our lives. iPod, iTouch, iPhone, iPad. We'll continue. But what we risk as we become more and more dependent on technology is that we become less and less dependent on each other. We could end up like the people in the movie WALL-E, confined to chairs and unable to see the sunset through the computer screen. So my more modern advice to you is to disconnect every once in a while and stay human. Put down your phone, log off your computer, unplug your MP3 player. Experience life firsthand instead of vicariously through a webpage. Trust me, this is the kind of stuff that Shakespeare might have written about if he hadn't died back on April 23rd, 1616. Make time for face-to-face meetings with family and friends, because ultimately, human interaction is healthier than computer simulation. So keep in touch with the people you know you'll miss. For me, that includes my family. And my friends, such as my library tables, my lighting and sound crews, the Euro ClickUp, and of course, Girl Scout Troop 1519. And while I'm in shout-out mode, I'd also like to recognize the people who made this day possible. The lunch staff who fed us, the custodians who opened our doors, the secretaries who took care of our paper trails, the guidance counselors who helped us get into college, the administration who approved our trips, and the teachers who made us think. Now, as both my speech and this bittersweet ceremony near culmination, paraphrase that last-minute advice for the general future. So here's what I think Polonius might have said had Shakespeare written his plays on an iPad. Give every person your kindness, but few your cell phone number. Master technology to the point where you don't need it. Rejoice in the comfort of familiarity, but break from the boring mold of monotony, because life should be an adventure with the people you love. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Smile like you mean it, even when you really don't. Try to find gravity, even if you think you won't. Beware of people with fangs. Question everything. Speak now, text later, and GTL in moderation. Remember that all you really need to know you learned in kindergarten, and this above all, to thine own self be true. Congratulations, class of 2010.
I wrote it. Yeah, I wrote it.
We were so excited to be seniors, and now we can't wait to be freshmen again.
Yeah.
So it goes. I'll see you on the other side.
Love you,
I'm delighted to